Yo, what's going on, you fat melting ninjas? So, I've been getting a lot of people asking about carbs, which it gets tricky, but we're going to keep it simple because simplicity is key. So carbs, and the main question about carbs is, when should I eat them? Like, when do I eat my carbs? Like in the morning, in the afternoon, the night, when I'm midnight snacking, before my workout, during my workout, after my workout. And so we're just going to put the whole issue to rest right now. And so, what's the best time to eat carbs? Well, there's a couple of answers, but if your main goal is weight loss, fat loss, so you want to melt off all those extra pounds and you're looking for just fat loss, because this will not work if you're trying to get bigger and bulk up and build muscle. But for fat loss, the best time to eat carbs, which, you know, when I say carbs, I mean like starches, but healthy starches, like, you know, sweet potato, fruits, that kinds of things, like the healthy carbs and starches, if you will, are the morning and early afternoon. So the morning and early afternoon are the best times for you to eat your carbs and starches. Again, keeping them healthy. Unless you're on some type of like carb cycle diet or something like that, where you have specific days for your carbs, specific days for your fats, carb down days, carb up days, and whatnot. But the best time to eat your healthy carbs, and look at not including a cheat day. A cheat day is a completely different beast in its own sense. But the best time to eat carbs is the morning and early afternoons. The only exception to that would be you also want to eat carbs after your workouts. So about 45 to 60 minutes after you work out, you would like to eat carbs as well. So there you go. The morning, early afternoon, 45 to 60 minutes after your workout. And we're going to go a step farther. The only exception right here with the 45 to 60 minutes after your workout would be if, for example, I work out later in the evening and I go to bed an hour or two after I work out. Which I don't know how you do that, because you work out and you should be all like pumped up. And so going to bed when you're all pumped up, that's weird. But the exception being, you do not want to eat any kinds of carbs for about 2 to 3 hours before you go to bed. So, carbs, no. 2 to 3 before bed. So, no carbs 2 to 3 hours before bed, but yes, carbs and starches in the morning, in the early afternoon. You really don't want to eat them after about lunch. Like, lunch would be the latest. I would suggest you eat carbs. Again, if your main goal is fat loss. If you have a different goal, then obviously it's going to be a little bit different for whatever that goal is. But for fat loss, morning, early afternoon, so really no carbs after about lunch. The carbs and starches after lunch, no. And then 45 to 60 minutes after a workout, even if that's a little bit later in the day, but just not 2 to 3 hours before you go to bed. Okay, if you can follow that, good things are going to happen. You're going to supercharge your fat loss results. You're going to see changes. You're going to notice it within the first week if you're paying attention. I guarantee it. Within the first week, you will see results from this and some kind of change for the better, mind you. And yeah, so definitely start doing this today. Just limit them to morning, early afternoon, or within about an hour after your workout, and avoid them later in the afternoon and at nighttime, especially 2 to 3 hours before you go to bed. Alright, I hope that helped, and we'll see your fat melting ninja butts later. Have a good one.